What up, y'all? It's your boy, Mr. Downtown Ray Melo. You're listening to the Entertainment Report on iHeartRadio, live from Dubai for Wednesday, February 13th, 2019, delivering some major stories and trends going on in the world of entertainment and beyond. You can follow the show on Facebook, Twitter, or Instagram, facebook.com/The Entertainment Report with Ray Melo, that's RAYMELO, on Twitter at The Enter Report, or on Instagram at The Entertainment Report. You can listen to the show anytime you want on iHeartRadio. Just go to iHeart.com or your iHeart phone app, search for The Entertainment Report, and it'll take you to the page. Tolkien, a biopic about writer J.R.R. Tolkien, has released a first trailer featuring Nicholas Hoult. The 29-year-old British actor plays the younger version of the Lord of the Rings author in a preview for the new movie. The trailer shows Tolkien, played by Hoult, tell the story to his wife and muse, Edith Bratt, played by Lily Collins. The author wrote The Hobbit and The Lord of the Rings following his experiences in World War I. He says it's a story about journeys, the journeys we take to prove ourselves, and what it means to love and be loved. Have courage, it's about fellowship. Tolkien is directed by Finnish director Dome Kietarowski and co-stars Cole Meany, Tom Glyn Carney, and Anthony Boyle. The film explores Tolkien's early life as an orphan and how World War I influenced his vision of Middle-earth. Collins confirmed in January that Tolkien will open in theaters on May 10th. She tweeted, "Surprise, Tolkien is coming out in 4 months. So excited to share this beautiful story about such a revered and epic storyteller. Welcome to the fellowship." Tolkien was best known for The Hobbit, which debuted in 1937, and the Lord of the Rings trilogy of books published in the 1950s. The author died at the age of 81 in September 1973. Anna and Elsa are embarking on a new journey in the first teaser trailer for Disney's upcoming animated sequel Frozen 2. The clip, released Wednesday, begins with Elsa, played by Idina Menzel, using her powers to travel across a raging body of water. Anna, played by Kristen Bell, Kristoff, played by Jonathan Groff, and Olaf, played by Josh Gad, also make appearances as the group explores a new land during the fall season. The teaser ends with Anna quickly grabbing Kristoff's sword to attack an unseen threat. Frozen, Helmers, Jennifer Lee, and Chris Buck are directing once again based on the script by Alison Schroeder and Lee. The film is set to arrive in theaters on November 22nd. The original Frozen is the highest-grossing animated film of all time, having earned $1.3 billion. Captain America star Chris Evans is being eyed to star in director Antoine Fuqua's upcoming adaptation of the reincarnationist papers titled Infinite. Evans is in negotiation with Paramount Pictures to star in the film, which is being penned by Ian Short. The thriller would follow a group of people who have been incarcerated over centuries. The group, in order to protect the planet from an evil mastermind, needs to enlist the help of a man who suffers from schizophrenia and is haunted by memories of past lives. Lorenzo de la Ventura, Mark Vegerian, and John Zerazzi are producing, with Rafi Krohn executive producing. The Reincarnationist Papers from author D. Eric Macarence was released in 2009. Evans will be seen once again as Captain America in Avengers Endgame, set to arrive in theaters on April 26. The actor is also attached to star in the Netflix drama The Devil All the Time alongside his Avengers co-star Tom Holland. America's Got Talent is adding new judges Julianne Hough and Gabrielle Union. Variety reported the 30-year-old professional dancer and the 46-year-old actress will replace Mel B and Heidi Klum on the judges panel in season 14. Hough and Union will join returning judges Simon Cowell and Howie Mandel. In addition, actor Terry Crews will replace Tyra Banks as the host of the NBC reality competition in a new season. NBC Entertainment Alternative and Reality Group President Meredith Ayre confirmed the news in a statement to The Hollywood Reporter. Ayre says one of the main secrets to the success and longevity of America's Got Talent is its fearless drive to reinvent itself. The next evolution of the format brings in fresh experts' eyes to join Simon and Howie on the panel. She lauded Gabrielle and Julianne are two of the most aspirational women in the business, on top of being electric entertainers with talent across disciplines. I'm excited to see how their knowledge, compassion, and shared joy enhance the experience for acts and viewers alike. Huff is a former competitor and judge on the ABC reality competition Dancing with the Stars, while Union plays Mary Jane Paul on the BET series Being Mary Jane. Cruz hosts the AGT spinoff AGT Champions and portrays Terry Jeffords on the NBC series Brooklyn Nine-Nine. Huff tweeted Monday, "It's officially official. I cannot be more excited to announce I will be a judge on the upcoming season of at AGT. The talent on the show is absolutely outstanding, and I have no doubt this next season is going to be wild. Thank you at NBC and my incredible team. Let's go. #AGT. Starz has canceled its sci-fi espionage thriller Counterpart, starring J.K. Simmons in the lead role after 2 seasons. Creator and showrunner Justin Marks announced the cancellation on Twitter Monday ahead of the Counterpart Season 2 finale that is set to air on Sunday. Marks said, "Hey, #Counterpart fans. A bit sad news. Starz has decided to not pick up our show for a 3rd season." He continued, "It's been an absolute dream for this team. We've got to make exactly the show that we wanted to. Perfect cast, perfect crews on 2 continents, and we're so grateful to our network for the time we've had." Marks also hinted that Studio MRC is looking for a new home for the series. Counterpart follows Simmons as a United Nations employee who discovers that the agency he works for is hiding a gateway to a parallel dimension where he finds his counterpart. Olivia Williams, Harry Lloyd, Nicholas Pinnock, Zenon Bonatti, and Sarah Serracario also starred in the show. Melissa Leo and Sarah Shahi and many others have been cast in Dolly Parton's upcoming Netflix anthology series titled Heartstrings. Rochelle Addicks, Tammy Lynn Meckles, Jessica Collins, Holly Taylor, Bellamy Young, Cameron Manheim, Andrew Mentons, Kate Stevens, and Michael Willett will be starring in the series across different episodes, Netflix announced on Twitter Monday. Each episode of Heartstrings will be featured on one of Parton's classic songs, such as These Old Bones and Jolene, among others. The country legend will be introducing each episode of the series, where she will explain the meaning behind each song. Kathleen Turner and Jennifer Gowen are set to star in the episode based on These Old Bones alongside Kyle Bromheimer. Julianne Hough, Kimberly Williams Paisley, Dallas Roberts will be featured in the Jolene episode. Dolly Parton's Heartstrings is set to launch on Netflix in 2019. Terrace House will return to Netflix in the spring. The streaming service announced in a tweet on See What's Next account Monday that the new season of the Japanese reality show is coming in May. The new season is titled Terrace House, Tokyo. The season is expected to take place in the Japanese capital, but other details are being kept under wraps. The post reads, #Terrace House fans, I've got a great news for you. A new installment of this addictive series is coming in May. Terrace House debuted its first season, Boys x Girls Next Door, on Fiji Television in 2012. Its subsequent seasons, Boys and Girls in the City, Aloha State, and Opening New Doors, were co-produced with Netflix. Terrace House follows 6 strangers, 3 men and 3 women, as they live in a shared house. The show features commentary from Yu, Reina Trinell, Yoshimi Tuiko, Asuzu Bazuzano, and Ratoya Mastaso. Raoul Wilson says Mariah Carey was a team player during her night out with the singer in December. The 38-year-old actress shared a story about hanging out with Carey at a nightclub in Aspen, Colorado during Tuesday's episode of The Ellen DeGeneres Show. She told host Ellen DeGeneres, "We went to a place called the Caribou Club. I felt like so cool because I normally don't go out to clubs. I know I look like a partier, but normally it's more bubble baths for me." Wilson said she and Carey ran into a problem at the door when security asked them to remove their coats before coming in. The star recalled Mariah's like, "No, my coat is part of the outfit. I was like, what's going to happen? It's freezing cold outside the club, so we really wanted to get in." She says at the end of the day, Mariah did what was best for the group, and we got in. She's a team player, but she's such an awesome lady. And then inside the club, they started playing her songs because she was in there. We were like, yeah, dancing, so it turned out all right. Wilson had shared a selfie with Carey and television presenter Carey Steele at the club in December. She captioned the post, "Ice Queens of Aspen." Sources told People Wilson, Carey, and Steele danced on their tables when Carey's songs came on at the club. Insider asked, Rebel and Mariah got on really well, and they were drinking red wine and in deep conversation. They seemed to have a great time. Wilson will next star in the movie Isn't It Romantic, which opens in theaters Wednesday. She attended the film's Los Angeles premiere Monday, where Miley Cyrus filled in for Liam Hemsworth following his hospitalization. Amy Schumer has announced on Instagram that she has recorded a new Netflix stand-up comedy special titled Growing that will air on March 19th. Schumer said on Tuesday, "I'm really proud of it," after joking about her pregnancy and how she doesn't want her child to identify as a DJ. She continued, "I think it's the best special that I've ever done." Growing was filmed in front of a sold-out crowd in Chicago. The comedian will be touching on topics such as womanhood, settling into marital bliss, and sex. Schumer previously released as a stand-up special titled The Leather Special on Netflix in March 2017. She's expecting her first child with husband Chris Fisher. Katy Perry issued an apology after two of her shoe designs came under fire for resembling blackface. The 34-year-old singer said Tuesday that she didn't mean to inflict any pain with the Rule and Aura shoes in her Katy Perry collections. Perry and her brand management company, Global Brands Group, issued the statement after many criticized the designs online. Perry said the shoes, which came in black, beige, and other colors, were inspired by modern art. Perry and Global said, according to E! News, the Rule and the Aura were part of a collection that was released last summer in 9 different colorways: black, blue, gold, graphite, lead, nudist, pink, red, silver, and envisioned as a nod to modern art and to realism. They added, "I was saddened when it was brought to my attention that it was being compared to painful images remnants of blackface. Our intention was never to inflict any pain. We have immediately removed them from Katy Perry collections in October." Retailers pulled the Rule Face slip-on loafers and the Aura Face block-heeled sandals from shelves Monday following the controversy. One person had tweeted Monday, "Oh, Katy Perry explained these shoes, scratching my head, hashtag blackface, hashtag Katy Perry, hashtag Gucci blackface, hashtag boycott." Gucci apologized last week after people called out a worn turtleneck sweater for resembling blackface. The $900 black sweater featured a long collar that covered the lower part of the face and a red mouth slit. The company said, "We consider diversity to be a fundamental value, to be fully upheld, respected, and at the forefront of every decision we make." Rapper 21 Savage was granted a $100,000 bond and will be released from immigration detention Wednesday, his attorney said Tuesday. Charles Kuck, an attorney for the rapper who was born Shahi bin Abraham Joseph, said U.S. Immigration and Customs Enforcement opposed his client's release and that his deportation case is pending. It may not be resolved for several years, the Atlanta Journal-Constitution reported. Kuck wrote in a statement, "In the last 24 hours, in the wake of the Grammy Awards, at which he was scheduled to attend and perform, we received notice that Shahi was granted an expedited hearing. The 21 Savage was granted a release on bond. He won his freedom." Abraham Joseph was arrested in a targeted operation in Atlanta on February 3rd after the ICE spokesman Brian Cox said that he was an, quote, "unlawfully present United Kingdom national and also a convicted felon." Cox said Abraham Joseph overstayed his visa as he entered the United States legally in July 2006. Cox said Abraham Joseph has a visa application from CNN. The application of the U.S. visa, which is tough. The application is for a U visa, which is available to people who have been the victims of a crime in the United States, have suffered physical or mental injury as a result of a crime, and who are helpful to law enforcement and government officials in an investigation or criminal prosecution. Cooks issued a statement responding to a group of protesters calling for Abraham Joseph's release outside of the Immigration Court building on Tuesday. He said, "The U.S. Immigration and Customs Enforcement fully respect the constitutional rights of all persons and peace and to peace expressions their opinion. That said, ICE remains committed to performing its immigration enforcement missions to, I don't know. The Chainsmokers have announced a North American fall tour that features 5 Seconds of Summer and Lennon Stella as special guests. The 41-city World War Joy Tour is set to begin September 25th at the U.S. Bank Arena in Cincinnati before coming to an end on December 6th at the Pepsi Live at Rogers Arena in Vancouver, British Columbia. A tripop duo consisting of Alex Paul and Andrew Taggart will also be performing in cities such as Boston, Detroit, Chicago, Toronto, Brooklyn, Nashville, Atlanta, Miami, New Orleans, San Diego, Dallas, St. Louis, Milwaukee, Denver, Phoenix, and LA. The tour follows the release of the Chainsmokers' latest single, Who Do You Love, featuring 5 Seconds of Summer. Stella and 5 Seconds of Summer will perform on each date of the tour. Tickets go on sale for the general public starting at 10 o'clock. Jennifer Lopez will celebrate her 50th birthday by touring the U.S. The singer and actress, who turns 50 years old on July 24th, shared plans for It's My Party summer tour during Wednesday's episode of The Ellen DeGeneres Show. Lopez told host Ellen DeGeneres, "My birthday's in July, and so this summer I've decided I wanted to do something big for my birthday." Lopez told host Ellen DeGeneres, "My birthday's in July, and so this summer I decided I wanted to do something big for my birthday since it's a big birthday. I'm going on a U.S. tour. It's called It's My Party." She added, "We're going to celebrate. We're only doing, I think, 25, 28 shows. It'll be all through June and July." Lopez also shared a story about how her boyfriend, former New York Yankees player Alex Rodriguez, surprised her with the consolation with Fixer-Upper alum Joanna Gaines for their 2-year anniversary as a couple. The star says, "I'm obsessed with Fixer Upper. We actually got a little Fixer Upper next to the water. I was like, wouldn't it be amazing to have Joanna do it for us? Because she doesn't do anything outside Waco." And she recalled, "Come our anniversary, he opens up FaceTime with Joanna Gaines. I'm looking at him and I was like, oh, you listen to me. Like, I love you. Like, you are so amazing. It really blew me away." Lopez and Rodriguez attended the Grammy Awards together Sunday. Lopez joined host Alicia Keys, former First Lady Michelle Obama, and other women on stage to discuss the power of music during the awards show. And that is your entertainment report for Wednesday, February 13th, 2019. I'm your host, Mr. Downtown Ray Melo. I'll be back tomorrow to deliver some major stories and trends going on in the world of entertainment and beyond. You can follow the show on Facebook, Twitter, or Instagram. Facebook.com/The Entertainment Report with Ray Melo. That's RAYMELO. On Twitter at The Enter Report, or on Instagram at The Entertainment Report. You can listen to this episode or any previous episodes of The Entertainment Report anytime you want on iHeartRadio. Just go to iHeart.com or your iHeart phone app, search for The Entertainment Report, and it'll take you to the page. Good night, and God bless you all.